Welcome class. I am Durgesh Kumar Pandey. Class, today I am going to explain a chapter in class 11th, and the name of this chapter is the Constitution. Class, first of all, I want to define a constitution. The constitution is a written documents. A constitution is a collection of rules, regulations, and ideas class. And constitution decide what are the relation will be state between state and the center, and supreme constitution is also say कि judiciary यानी supreme court is the protector of fundamental rights. Constitution also limits some power on the parliament. So judiciary is so constitution is a written document, set of rule and regulation class. In our Indian constitution, there are 22 parts, 395 articles, and 12 शेड्यूल क्लास. ओके, हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में 22 पार्ट्स, 8 395 आर्टिकल्स और 12 शेड्यूल है क्लास. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, और हमारे इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में टिल 2019 103 अमेंडमेंट हो चुकी हैं क्लास. दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इंडिया का कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है. ब्रिटेन का कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन रिटन नहीं है. एंड दुनिया का पहला रिटन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन यूएसए का है. तो दीज आर द सम इम्पॉर्टेंट. कुछ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन रिटन होते हैं, कुछ रिटन नहीं होते हैं. तो दीज आर द डिफरेंट फीचर्स class. In our constitution there are 22 parts. जो फर्स्ट पार्ट है, the first part is related to union and its territory class. The first part is related to union and its territory, or Article 1 to 4 will describe this. And the second part is related to citizenship. Second part is related to citizenship class. Article 5 to 11 is explained about the citizenship. And part 3 is related to fundamental rights. And fundamental rights are those rights which are so special that they are separately listed in our Indian Constitution class. And Article 12 to 35. Article 12 to 35 is saying about this. Article 12, 13, and Article 14 is everyone is equal before the law. Article 15, there is no discrimination among the people on the basis of gender, caste, religion, racism. And Article 16, equal opportunity among them all. And Article 17 abolishes the untouchability, and Article 18 which is saying abolition of title, and Article 19 is saying the 6 types of freedom: freedom of speech, association, peacefully assemble, movement, settle in any part of country, and right to occupations. So Article 19 gives 6 types of freedom, and Article 20 is about the rights, right against detain, and Article 21 is like a right to life and personal liberty. Article 22 is saying right of accused person, and Article 23 is saying human trafficking is a punishable offense, and Article 24 abolishes the child labor is a punishable offense, and Article 25, 26, 27, 28 is saying about the cultural and education rights, and Article 32 about the right to constitutional remedies. So these fundamental rights are very important, and it provides the protection to citizens against the absolute power of the state. You can say the arbitrary use of power of government. These fundamental rights are very important, and if anyone is violating your fundamental rights, so according to Article 32, you can go court, and court describe the 5 rates, issue the 5 rates: habeas corpus, certiorari prohibition, quo warranto, and prohibition. 5 types of writs was issued by the Supreme Court if the matter is abolition of the fundamental rights class. And part 4, directive principle of state policy. Of state policy. Part 4 is related to class directive principle of the state policy. First of all, class, I want to introduce you to what is directive principle of the state policy. Class, directive principle of state policy are those guidelines which are available in our constitution, and these guidelines are for state. What was the responsibility of the state? The responsibility of the state to make a welfare government, to ensure the welfare of common people, provide health, education, and other basic necessities to the people, and a life with respect and dignity ensured by the state for the citizen. तो राज्य के कर्तव्य हैं, क्या क्या जो है राज्य के कर्तव्य होने चाहिए. दिस वॉज रिटन इन द डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल ऑफ द स्टेट पॉलिसी, एंड दिस इज फ्रॉम आर्टिकल 36 to 51. Article 36 to 51. is saying about directive principle of state policy. And suppose the state is not doing their duty, तो no one can go in the court. अगर राज्य अपने कर्तव्यों को पूरा नहीं कर रहा है तो you cannot go in the court. तो directive principle of state policy are the guidelines for the state कि राज्य को क्या क्या करना चाहिए, but the states were not bound over this directive principle of the state policy. Now come part 5. Part 5 is saying about union. And this is from article 52 to 151. Article 52 to 151. Okay, article 52 to article 51. Okay class, जो पार्ट 5 है इज सेइंग अबाउट द यूनियन, यानी सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के को डिस्क्राइब करता है. आर्टिकल 52 टू 51. एंड जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के 3 ऑर्गन हैं यूनियन गवर्नमेंट के, एग्जीक्यूटिव, लेजिस्लेचर एंड जुडिशरी. तो आर्टिकल 52 टू 78 तक जो है क्लास, इट इज़ एक्सप्लेन अबाउट द एग्जीक्यूटिव. एंड आर्टिकल 79 टू 123 is saying about parliament, and from article 124 to 153 is related to our judiciary class. So part 5 is the काफ़ी big part in these 22, and class like आर्टिकल 52 टू 79 जो एग्जीक्यूटिव के बारे में है, तो सम आर्टिकल सेइंग इनिशियली अबाउट द प्रेसिडेंट, सम आर्टिकल सेइंग अबाउट द वाइस प्रेसिडेंट, सम अबाउट द executive's powers. Okay, similarly from article 79 to 123 is saying about parliament ki what are the responsibility and duties of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and Sansad. So we study this. And similarly from 124 to 151 is about the judiciary ki what are the function of judiciary. So we study from 123 to 152 class. Now come part 6. Part 6 is about state government. And this is article 152 to 237. Article 152 to 237. Article 152 to 237 जो हमारा पार्ट 6 है वो राज्य के बारे में है क्लास. सेइंग अबाउट द स्टेट, एंड फ्रॉम आर्टिकल 152 टू 237 क्लास. or the function of the state is similarly the function of यूनियन गवर्नमेंट जैसे फंक्शन करके सेम राज्यों में भी वैसे वर्क होते हैं क्लास. And part 7 is omitted, okay, and part 8 is related to union territory. Part 8 is related to union territory. Part 8 is related to union territory class. And in our present time there is 8 union territory. First is Andaman Nicobar Island, second is Lakshadweep, third is Chandigarh, fourth is Delhi, fifth is Dadra Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu, sixth is Puducherry, seventh is Ladakh, and eighth is Jammu and Kashmir. These are the 8 union territories in our country, in which only 3 union territories have a legislative assembly: Jammu and Kashmir, Chandigarh, and Delhi. These 3 union territories have a legislative assembly, and remaining 5 union territories have no state assembly, and they are directly under the control of central government and ruled by the lieutenant government class. And part 6 is saying about the state, and there are 28 states in our country class. Now come on the next part. Next part is part 9. Part 9 is saying about the local government. 9 is urban local government. Part 9 is local government, and part 9 is urban local government. So it is belonging to local government. And now part 11. Part 11 is about relation between union and state. Relation between state and यूनियन. केंद्र और राज्य के बीच संबंध, स्टेट और यूनियन के बीच जो रिलेशन है, this was saying relation between state and union, and this is from article 245, 245 to 263. 245 to 263. रिलेशन बिटवीन द स्टेट एंड यूनियन, केंद्र और राज्यों के बीच जो संबंध है, आर्टिकल 245 टू 263. एंड इसमें जो है आपका 18 आर्टिकल्स अवेलेबल हैं क्लास. एंड केंद्र और राज्यों के बीच जो रिलेशन है, healthy relation, this was discussed here. Now come on the part 12. Part 12 is saying about part 14. Now next important part is part 14. It is saying about state and the services which are under the control of central government and state government, and this is from article 308 to Article 323. And next, Article 15 is Part 15, sorry. Part 15 is saying about election. Part 15 is about election, and this is saying Article 324 to 329. 329. Part 5 is explain about the election, and this is from Article 324 to 329 class. Class, you know that ki Article 24 is saying about the election commission. There will be a election commission, and this is the responsibility of election commission ki superintend, organize, and the election of state legislative assembly or national assembly, or for the election of president, vice president, and so this is the responsibility of election commission to organize the election. Now next part is part 17. It is saying about language. Language. And it is saying about Article 343 to 351. The Article 343 to Article 351 is about the election class. 343 to 351 is about the language. कि देखो क्लास हमारे जो ओरिजिनल कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन था उसमें 14 लैंग्वेज आई होप नियर अबाउट थे, बट जो वर्तमान में जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है उसमें 22 लैंग्वेज शेड्यूल हैं एज ए शेड्यूल, मतलब हिंदी को लेकर के 22 ऐसी भाषाएं हैं जिनको हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में प्लेस दी गई है, एंड दे आर एज ए जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन उनको प्लेस मिली है शेड्यूल लैंग्वेज के रूप में क्लास, एंड हिंदी इज़ आवर नेशनल लैंग्वेज क्लास, राष्ट्र मातृभाषा है हमारी क्लास। इसके बाद नेक्स्ट थिंग इज 18, पार्ट 18 इज अबाउट द इमरजेंसी। And it is about Article 352 to 363. Article 352 to 360, 352 से 360 जो है वो इमरजेंसी में है, और ये पार्ट 18 में पढ़ता है क्लास। ऐसे ही क्लास जो पार्ट आपका 20 ही से कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट, पार्ट 20 सेइंग कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट आपके, और फ्रॉम आर्टिकल 368 इज सेइंग द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट क्लास.